G'day, mate, and welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. So, I thought I was done. Except, I forgot something important. Slightly important. Well, I forgot two things. One was the rocket silos. Two was the labs. So, I think it's probably pretty important. What the hell is that blueprint for? Okay, let's get rid of that blueprint. I think it's probably pretty important that we get some labs put down. Because I'm pretty sure they're going to be required. And I'm just coming out to this spot below the modules because I figured it's as good a spot as any. And we're just going to attempt to get this built as quickly as possible, I guess. It should be a fairly easy build, he says. You know, sure, we're going to have to get... Oh, I dread to think how many trains. We're going to have to, in theory, get all 7 trains carrying science into this build. In some way, shape, or fashion. And then a shit ton of labs. So yeah, let's start with the halfway point. Put down a beacon, a beacon, a beacon. No, we want to go with an 8 build. Now I brought some labs with me, so we're not going to just ghost everything. We are going to actually get some labs placed down. Request a chest. We want you to request all the sciences. And we're just going to go with the flat 200 of each. We'll just take a 0 off the end of that one. Prod mods. Well, luckily enough, there's a train right here that will have prod mods on it. That'll do. Let's grab a whole stack. Now we'll grab those as well. Not that I have beacons on me, but you know, you get the picture. Stack inserter. Another lab here. Another stack inserter there. Another lot of modules. Now I've already done the maths. Because I figured that was something probably fairly important to do before I started recording. We need 65 labs to do 3,000 science packs per minute. For ease of maths, I'm going to do 66. Because that just seems like the way to go. Okay. Let's grab the... Nope. We need another lab there. More modules. Then we'll grab the internals. And hopefully they line up. Now we are going with a 12 beacon design because if we can fit it, we're going to build it every single time. Except that is 10 labs. Alright, let's get some power down here before we go any further. And for whatever reason, this blueprint's missing that substation. That's 1428. Hang on, we needed 65 labs. So, let's get a max rate calculator. You, of course, you're not going to work. Because I want a calculator, so we can go clear all. 66 divided by 2 equals 33 divided by 2 equals 16.5. So I need 16 on one row. That's 14. That's 16. Okay, so we've got our 16 labs. Yeah, we'll just ignore the whole half a lab thing for the moment. We will blueprint that. We'll get that ripped up. If I stand at the halfway point and I put the mouse roughly over my head, it should be just about centered. Sure. Okay, so that is 64 labs. So we're still just a little bit short. I think the only logical answer is let's just slide this whole row. No, that's the outside beacon coverage. Slide the whole row over just slightly. And put another row in there. Okay. So that becomes our build. You know, sure, we got to do a whole train unloading thing and everything else. But in the meantime, let's, where are we? Outpost train. Come to modules, please. Because we're going to get this thing built. We'll get all our beacons put down, all our robot ports put down. We're not going to get labs built now. The labs being built is definitely a later project. I will try and power the place up right at the moment. There's always one little bit that sticks, hangs over and won't accept power. So annoying. You give me all those. And all those. And you can have those back. Go back to outpost. Yeah, labs is something we'll place later. Not worried about labs for the moment. Really not worried about labs for the moment. I needed the roboports. Nope. One there. Which means one there. Which means one there. Which means one there. One there. Come back to the module base. We'll just pick up just a few speed modules. Like all of them. That didn't last long. Okay. More beacons. And this time, don't forget the robot port. Go back, go get me more beacons. Now, I've had a lot of people ask in the comments, when are we actually going to fire this up? And my answer is going to always be when it's built. I'm aiming... Honestly, I was aiming for episode 90. But then I forgot actually how much I needed to get done. You full of beacons yet? 36, 32. Where's our make everything? Where's our beacon production? Here. Really? We are chewing through them. We just can't get that stack inserter to pick up fast enough, it looks like. Yeah. No, I don't really see a way of fixing that. Not elegantly, at least. Come back, he says. Pick up some more stone. Because, yeah, we've got to get all the builds placed where they need to be placed. On top of that, after that's finally done... Oh, I need to put a storage chest there. You gonna finish complaining now? Good. After that's done, I then still need to, on top of all of that, I'm gonna have to outpost just a tiny bit, you know, to feed this monster. Okay, all beacons are done. Let's go grab some speed modules. It's 100 speed modules gone. Grab another 100. Grab that 100. 200. 200. 200. Done. Still looks odd with that build. This should actually go left one beacon. Yeah, it should go left one beacon. Yeah, that's where it should be. Oh, the things we do. Where did these blocks come from? Oh, is that enough coverage? Yep. There we go. That looks better. No, I still need that substation there. It's annoying. Alright. We'll jump on our train. We'll head back to the outpost. We'll dump all that crap back into the network. So, yeah, the future. So, the future still needs a silo build. It still needs me to work out exactly how all these builds are going to go placed in relation to one another. Like, obviously we need green circuits near red circuits because lots of green circuits get turned into red circuits. We're going to need iron and copper near green circuits. We're going to need steel, lots of steel near the... Is it this rocker part? Yeah, it's that rocker part. Low density structures. We obviously want our battery build to be reasonably close to where the acid... no, acid... Where is acid? Acid's in here. So I'd obviously like it to be reasonably close to this position. So there's going to be a lot of trying to plan out where the different builds are going to end up in relation to one another. My end goal is to actually put the labs, which we should mark out. Confirm. The labs about here. with rockets right before it. We already know purple's one of those sciences that you actually produce more materials. So we're pulling in 8 and 8. We're pulling in 16 items to create 22.4 items. So that's one of those items that will actually expand, although... What are we using? So they're stacking 50. So this is a 50 stack and a 50 stack for a 200 stack. So it still technically compresses. So they're things that we need to work out. Oh, that's the other thing I had to do this episode. Fix up stone. Where's the Z2 station currently? Let's go to Z2. So I need to work out where the builds are going to go in relation to one another. I need to... all the builds need a second pass to make sure that they're optimized according to what their trains are going to be. Like, technically I could bring in iron and copper into red science as 2 separate trains, but realistically I'd like to get it as one train. I'd like a train to pop by, pick up iron, go on, pick up copper, and then come to that build. So there's a lot of tweaking to go on. On top of that, I still need a lot of solar panels being placed. My peak? I can't really see the peak. Oh, maybe that was just it. It was. It was. So my peak power is around about the 14 gigawatts, I think it just was. I missed it. Wasn't really paying that much attention. Really? You went damage a turret, you stupid biters. I already know I need literally this whole area covered with solar panels to get everything up and running. That's something I did between episodes. Between episodes, I went and made this blueprint book, which was a copy of all the builds we've placed. I actually need to grab this build. Science lab there. And pop that in there. And where is it? That one. Export to library. There we go. So I need that saved in the game blueprints so that I can't accidentally delete it. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of configuring and playing and sorting and that sort of stuff to be done still. Now, I do definitely want to bring you guys along for the ride of working out what build goes where. No, optimizing the builds. So trying to cut out an extra tile from different builds. Confirming that my requesters are all set correctly. Setting the trains. Okay, so you're outputting 2.25. So a stack inserter can do that. But see, straight away I can cut one tile from these. Just to squeeze them up a little bit. You're doing red circuits. You're doing steel. Okay, so I really need another one for stone. Stone, I really want... Actually, it's bot-based. It's bot-based. That makes life so much easier. Okay, so we're just going to rip up everything. So yeah, I want to bring you guys along for certain parts. Other parts, like trying to work out what build's going to go where, is going to be time consuming. Very, very, very time consuming, to be honest. So it's something that you guys might miss out on. It's something I might end up live streaming. I'm really not sure how that content is going to be created at this stage. I want those ripped up, please. Thank you. All the flashing's getting to me already. Really? Really, really? Okay. Bring up that blueprint. Get rid of the train tracks. Get rid of stations. Go. I just really want to copy across the railroad ports. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put that substation down there. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of those. Put that substation down there. Why are you not powered up? Really? I'm like a tile short. Okay. And then we need to... okay, so let's put the requesters in for all the brick. Actually means that requester can slide to the front as well. No, wrong copy paste. I wonder why I'm doing this, because I'm probably going to rip it all up in a minute. No, wrong button. That one there, that one. Whoop, that one there. Did it again. Some of you have been kind enough to point out to me that I'm actually missing modules in some buildings. So again, second pass will be required for all the builds to make sure everything's the way it's intended to be. Okay, now we need... Nope. This build. Blueprint. We're going to go there to there. And where's center? You're 14 long, so you're only 7. Okay, grab that, line that up right with me. Yeah, about there. I'm going to change you over to be stone. Probably around about the 200 mark. Copy, paste, paste. Why are you outside the network? Oh, because I let it slide by one tile. Put that back. And stop rearranging my inventory, gang. Okay. Now the question is, how many smelters do we need? I guess the only way to find out is doing that. Ah! That didn't work. I need a bit of stone. 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 I don't really want the coal, but sure. Okay. So we need to put stone into this furnace. And you're doing 4.5 per second. We need 180 per second. You smelted all of that. Damn. Okay. So we need calculator. We need that to go away. We need 180 divided by 4.5-ish. Means we need 40 smelters. That's 12. 16. $40 smelters? That seems a little bit excessive. Look at the original and see how many I had originally. It's 36. I'm guessing that's going to have to go on the edge. And how wide's that? 10, so I'm going to have to center it. Pick up the whole... No. Put a beacon in there. Then pick up the whole thing. 40 smelters long. Done. Slice. 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 Yeah, that's roughly center. Alright, put this power pole back. Put back the inserter I stole. You guys are all dragging from the left. I need you guys to all drag from the right instead. Put that in there with... No. With that one. Yeah, that's 5. That's how many we want to cut up. Really, game? Stop rearranging my inventory. We've been through this. Done. You know, short a couple of beacons and stuff, but that's the basic build. We're going to bring in stone. It'll have to be in the middle, along with steel and red circuits. Actually, we could probably bring in some stuff at the top. Okay, and now can we shorten this build? Yes, we can. We can move that there. And take all of that. Okay. Rip up all of that. And slide over a tile. No, that didn't work. After all that, I still screwed up. Oh, substation, go away. So we put that there. And then we put the beacons down. Okay, that can go away. That can go away. That can go away. You, and you are all pissing me off. Alright, same story. We can go slice, slice, slice. And go beacon, 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 gap, beacon, beacon, beacon. Power needs to go there. Alright, so that becomes the new slightly compacted design. We grab that. That's 2 of them. We have 10? 8. Okay, so let's rip them all up. We want radar port number 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. No, 8. Yeah, so we got 8. Oh, we were pulling a power. Sure, let's put power there. 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 And there, I guess. Okay, done. Done. So it's 2 builds, 1 episode. But the only thing we haven't built is the silos. And the silos I actually want to do absolutely last. We'll sort of plan an area for them. And we're going to do those absolutely last. I think. Hang on. Where is our silos? Up here. I can't run a max rate calculator it. Oh, damn. Does that trick it? No. Not sure about silo. Because silo brings a lot of materials in. Because they stack really, really low. And then turns them into a single item that stacks really, really, really high. So as far as compression goes, like the silo is the winner. I guess it's as soon as I have all the prerequisites done. So rocket fuel's made here. So rocket fuel's going to jump on a train and come to wherever the silos are. Low density and rocket control units are... What do we need? Blues and speeds. So that's after greens are done, reds are done, blues are done, speeds are done. That'll be the next build. And your plastic, which is already done, steel and copper. So again, you're going to have some smelters very, very close to you. This one, very, very close to you, to then bring that material straight into there, which is the opposite of compression, but to then go straight into rockets. Yeah, okay. So that's basically we're up to. Like I said, I'm hoping for episode 100. There's lots of solar work to be done, and as you can see, my poor little bots, there's 1,300 of them, and they're trying their hardest, but there's a lot to landfill, a lot of materials, a lot of panels and accumulators to be put down, a lot of cliffs to be blown up. So they are definitely trying their hardest to get this solar done. At the same time, all these are actually in the way as well. So yeah. Also, we need to take our wall from here and bring it all the way up and all the way across. We need to have a solid wall because the biters are just getting annoying. And yeah, I don't want to deal with biters anymore. I want a solid wall so they're just done. Because they keep breaking my pipes and took out all the oil and yeah. So, lots to be done. A shortcut train track probably wouldn't hurt either. And then lots of outposting. So, like, yeah, a lot to be done. Same time, main base is actually out of steel. So, this little compression method I used down here to make more steel, which is now backed up entirely. I need to get the steel out of here somehow. I don't know how. I haven't thought that one through yet. Get the steel out of there. Oh, don't turn on pollution. We want a robot range. Yeah, because there's not a lot of options. Get the steel out of this compression area and deliver it into the main base. Because we're also going to have to empty these storages. You know, you can see copper. On copper, it looks like I'm using it faster than I'm bringing in. Coal is completely backed up. Uranium will never be a problem. Apart from we're just going to have way too much of it. So, yeah. So, anyway, I'm going to end it for this one. As always, thoughts, comments, suggestions, all that sort of fun stuff down in the comment section below. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.